What's up? I'm James with P2F Fighting, and let's get into this. This is going to be a fun one. This is not such a serious self-defense question. This is more of a fun because it's Sunday. I want to do something fun this time and not be so damn serious all the time. But it was something fun that someone requested in a group that I am a contributor to on Quora. It's called My Martial Arts. I'm a contributor in this group. People ask questions, so I still give the answer. Today we're talking about the Karate Kid. So the question is, how do martial arts instructors feel about Karate Kid? I was a martial art instructor, uh, but I didn't do that for very long because I liked competing more than I liked instructing. So I still qualify to answer this question. Karate Kid was a classic bully story. Daniel LaRusso befriends a cheerleader. Johnny is the ex-boyfriend, and he sees Daniel talking to her, and then they started to bully him. Him and his Cobra Kai friends started to bully him, and he doesn't know what to do. They know karate, so they're not using their martial arts the correct way, of course, and that's not good. Uh, but then he finds Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi teaches him. Then they go into a tournament. Oh, he goes confronts Kreese, Sensei Kreese, and tells him quit bullying him while Daniel trains for a tournament. We'll all fight in the tournament. He goes to the tournament. Somehow Daniel gets to the final and wins. All right, that's the Cliff Notes version. How do I feel about this movie? I was highly annoyed by this movie. And there was only really one reason why it annoyed me. See this? This is my black belt in karate, Shotokan karate. Do you know how long it took me to get my black belt in Shotokan karate? It took 9 years to get my black belt in Shotokan karate. When I watched this movie, yes, the bullying wasn't good. It's one of those feel good. Yeah, you get bullied, you get beat up a little bit, then you get revenge in the tournament, and you should use your martial arts for self defense, non bullying, blah, 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 blah. Yes, yes, yes. I kind of went past that because most movies, the good guy wins in the end. So that part didn't concern me at all. What concerned me was how fast Daniel LaRusso got his black belt. It seemed to me like he trained with Miyagi, he moved to this town, got bullied, trained with Miyagi without knowing anything, jumps into this tournament as a black belt. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Come on. When I saw that, I got so unbelievably mad. I was hella butthurt, man. I'm like, come on, man. Do you know how much pain you go through and blood, sweat, and tears? All the training, all the dedication, all the tournaments, all the injuries that it takes to get a black belt. Getting a black belt's a journey, and when you get it, you're still a beginner. You're still not nothing special. But to get there is a journey, and it's not a. I forgot how long it took him. Some months. Some months. He moves to the town and talked to the girl, and within a short amount of time, he's in a black belt division, beating people. Come on, I'd have whooped Larusso's ass. I was so mad. I was so mad about this, man. I was so mad. I didn't like this part of the movie. And that part of the movie irritated me because when you put so much work into something, uh, and then you see something like this, I don't really care that Miyagi taught him, and then that's how he somehow became a black belt in months. No one, unless you're a prodigy like Ernie Reyes Jr. If you ever watched The Last Dragon, that kid was a black belt then when he was knee high. That kid was a prodigy though. He's a prodigy. There's very few like him who can be a black belt at freaking 9 years old. Uh, but I didn't like the movie because of that part. Yes, I know I'm dismissing the whole bully part, and yes, he wins the tournament, and that's supposed to be his revenge. I don't care. You still got to earn it. You still got to eat that bullying, defend yourself the best way you can, fight your way up to the top through the belts, the whites, yellows, blue, green, purple, brown, stripe, 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 black, and get there. Uh, Now Johnny, interestingly enough, Johnny did not know any karate before this movie. He was a wrestler. He didn't know anything. But he looked pretty damn good for someone who didn't know anything before the movie. But he was a pretty accomplished wrestler. And they said during the audition, Daniel LaRusso was intimidated by Johnny even in the auditions for the part. And they said they tried to get so many different people to take that role. And so for Daniel LaRusso, there were a lot of famous actors that they went through before they picked him. So I don't know the production point. So the story, the movie is based on, it's a semi autobiography because the director of the movie, this was kind of his story where he was picked on, he learned martial arts to defend himself, and he went to one school where they taught a really vicious kind of martial arts or karate where they really wanted to hurt people like Kreese. And so he quit that one, and then he went and learned from another guy who taught Goju-Ryu, which is another very good style of karate. And that instructor was the student of Miyagi, the original founder of Goju-Ryu. So it's there are some tie-ins. But anyway, how do I feel about it? I didn't like it. And I didn't like it for the reason that I didn't like how fast he got his black belt. And I don't think that qualifies you to be able to go into a black belt tournament and win uh with a crane kick, which means it's more of a, that might have been Goju, because that's not Shotokan what he was learning. I forgot what style he actually learned, but that's kind of a Chinese move. That's not a Japanese move. Anyway, earn your black belt. Any movie where I see someone becoming a black belt in 3 months, I'm not gonna like that movie. So yeah, earn your black belt. That's how I feel about it. You agree, disagree? Leave some comments below. Anyway, this was a fun question. I'll get back to the serious ones next week. I just wanted to have fun with y'all and check it out, have fun with it. Like and subscribe. Holla at your boy.